Guys, welcome back to the channel. I am in one of the streaming pods in Washington, D.C. at District E, the new state-of-the-art esports facility that I will be streaming from once a month. So I'm here on my first official streaming trip. Thank you for anyone that hopped in the stream today as we took a look at PGA, and I will have some EA Sports PGA Tour content coming to my channel in just a little bit. But today, we need to know, we've got two new North American Team of the Season players, and we got to check those out. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the newest content. So let's start off first with the new 95 overall Team of the Season, SIDNEY Crosby, 5'11", 200. He's got Workhorse. The middle synergy slot also has Wingman, and then he's got Buzzing or Distributor in that final slot. So he does have 3 skating synergies, meaning that he can get up to 96 speed, 95 acceleration, mid-90s shooting. Everything else is in the high 90s or maxed. Face-offs at 92. This one comes with gold close quarters, silver skilled up, beauty backhand, tape to tape, elite edges, and then of course, unstoppable force. Now, Sidney Crosby at the beginning of the year was a phenomenal card because his X Factor actually had unstoppable force and elite edges, and early on it had a significant advantage over a lot of the other cards that simply did. As the game's gone along, I tried him during my No Money Spent series, and again, for someone that maybe holds onto the puck a lot with their players instead of passing and moving it quickly, you're not really going to have success with Crosby. But for anyone that has held on to his X Factor all this time, you're going to be one of the ones that can actually trade them in. That is right, there is a trade-in set for Sidney Crosby, and I'll take a look at the sets in just a little bit. But with gold close quarters and unstoppable force, that's really all you need to activate on him, and you don't even really need to go close quarters if he isn't going to be on your first line, or maybe second at the most. But beauty backhand has proven to be kind of fun in this game, especially short side, and Crosby will get a 99, I'm sure, fairly quickly, or at least a guaranteed one that won't be forgotten about. So for anyone that is looking for a fantastic centerman card, Sidney Crosby is always at least good, if not great. Our other North American Team of the Season player is the 99 BRAYDEN Point, because he has that 99 overall fantasy hockey event card. He does have third synergy, can go with Thief. It really doesn't matter because he is maxed out across the board. Has gold make it snappy, which just isn't impactful when you compare other gold zone abilities. However, silver unstoppable force, wheels, close quarters, elite edges, and quick draw are all fantastic in my opinion. If honestly, he would have been a 9 out of 10 because he is a smaller size compared to other 99s if he switched any of these abilities with make it snappy. That being said, it's still a 99 across the board, guys. However, you're not going to be able to make this card unless you already have his 99 overall fantasy card. If you do, go ahead and trade that in. You will get a free 99 out of it because it is a one-to-one swap. But for everyone else that does not have that card, you're just going to have to get lucky, as EA just will not allow us to make the Team of the Season cards we want. Don't worry, guys. I've heard your feedback, my own personal feedback. I can't stand the fact that we can't make the most expensive and sought-after cards in the game. It is what it is. Even if they made it stupid expensive, I would actually be okay with it, but nonetheless, we're still stuck with just that random choice set, and it's just unfortunate. Now, taking a look at the sets, if we go to the Team of the Season sets and scroll all the way over to the North American ones, they were added in at the end here, so you will see the 1-for-1 trade-in for BRAYDEN Point. Again, you will get it back untradeable, so again, a free 99 is pretty sweet. Go ahead and do that. And then for the X Factor upgrade, again, if you have him up to his 95, it will cost you 7 more Team of the Season collectibles, but about 16,000 coins per. That's about 112,000, which really isn't all that bad when you consider the fact that you don't have to upgrade him anymore. The cost is then taken care of. So if you have his gold X Factor, or his 95 X Factor, I would 100% do this set. I also want to point out something about the sets, guys, before they disappear. I want to make sure that everyone that is free to play, or even if you're not, if you go over to challenges, you've got a little over 2 days left, and make sure you bang these out, because at the end of each group, you will get an event collectible. Now, right now, there's 15 challenges up because we are almost done this event, or at least this third part. I think there'll probably be a fourth one with the Community Team of the Week, but nonetheless, each collectible is worth 16,000. That is 48,000 coins in value. So make sure that you are at least doing that to acquire those collectibles for free. If you go back to sets and take a look, even if you're not trying to make a Team of the Season player, you can do one of these packs at least to get something out of them. And again, it's 50,000 just worth of collectibles. So I would hold on to them. Maybe you're planning on making a master set player at some point, but definitely take advantage of it before it disappears. Moving on to some other new content, we've got the 95 Brian Boyle, and this card is fantastic. He did announce his retirement. He's got gold quick draw, big tipper, tape to tape, and truculence. This is one of those really, really fun cards And again, he has that the magician and fly the zone synergy. You can go gladiator as well. Max his strength and body checking. He's already maxed out, but he's got 99 face-offs, 99 defensive awareness, 99 shot power, 94 speed on someone who's 6'6", 245. So an extremely impactful centerman. If you're not going to, spend 500,000 coins to make a team of the season or other master set players, Brian Boyle is a fantastic card and always is, even without Unstoppable Force. Leon Draisaitl also gets a custom build progression card, the 96 overall, 6'2", 208, that middle synergy. Probably want to go with Protector, and you can go with Spark instead of Buzzing to get him up to 94 acceleration. Gold Beauty Backhand, Big Rig, make it snappy in close quarters. I probably wouldn't activate any of these. I guess Beauty Backhand is cheap enough, but close quarters, even the silver version is fantastic. Still one of the best in the game. 93 speed, 92 acceleration. If the cost is the same across the board, I would probably rather have Boyle because everything is very, very similar here. It isn't until Leon gets to 99 that his skating really catches up. So if he's priced at a point which is very similar to other, 96 overall cards, might be a little too much. Taking a look at his team of the season version upgrade, and you're looking at one of the best centermen in the game with gold Unstoppable Force and 95 speed, 94 acceleration. So if you have that 96 Leon Draisaitl, enjoy, because he's going to be one of the best centermen in the game. Moving on to some of the other prime times, the 87 overall Anthony Duclair. Anthony Duclair cards are always fantastic for players that are just starting out. He isn't exceptionally big, but he does have great skating, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. And again, if you're just starting the game and you're looking for some really cheap cards for their attribute price point, Anthony Duclair is always a good one. We also got a new 94 overall primetime Mikko Rantanen that does have wingman, 93 speed, 91 acceleration. Abilities are all brutal. However, that does mean that it upgrades his team of the season card. And I mentioned this before, when the European team of the season happened, this is going to be one of the best team of the season cards because he will get 99 quickly. He will be in the playoffs and more than likely impactful. Also 6'4", 215 gold Unstoppable Force in close quarters. You're looking at one of the best left-handed wingers for the remainder of the game. Then we've got my boy, 95 overall ERIK Karlsson, who is closing in on 100 points, which is just wild to me. He always has brutal abilities, really, for the most part, but 95 speed, 95 acceleration, 99 agility, always a really fun skater in this game. So if you're someone that needs someone that can break the puck out, go end-to-end with a great wrist shot, maybe those far side ones as well. He does get up to 92 body checking, 99 defensive awareness, so he is reaching that point where no matter what, he's going to play good, even without the abilities. I'd love to see Silver Truculence, not that he deserves it, but ERIK Karlsson cards, I would just love one that would be able to compete with the rest of the game. And, if that's just where we're at, essentially. His team of the season card looks even better as he does have 3 skating synergies. So he is up to 98 speed, 97 acceleration. Congrats to anyone who has this card. Gonna have one more of the fun right-handed wingers. Defenseman, sorry. He acts like a winger, to be honest with you. And then lastly, we've got the 95 Jason Robertson, and man, they just will not let him cook. His speed is just so bad for a 95 overall. I don't know what it is. Former Niagara Ice Dog, which is fantastic because he did hit 100 points. Maybe one of the most underrated players in the NHL. And he signed that contract, held out for it, and Dallas looks even smarter because he looks like he's going to be one of the best players in the world soon. He's maxed out everything else. It's just his skating, which has been obviously brutal in terms of rating. His team of the season is a little bit better, but even with 3 skating synergy, he's at 92 acceleration, 92 speed, and 95 overall. Please, next year, help Jason Robertson out just a little bit. The last thing I want to touch on, guys, is if you are close to finishing a team builder, make sure that you are rushing to get this done, because I have a feeling we are going to see the next set of team builders, the 98 overalls, come out very shortly. I would think probably after maybe sometime next week. I know, or maybe the following week after Community Team of the Season, as EA probably wants to drag it a little bit longer to milk all of your collection out of you. So just if you are close to finishing the team builders, make sure you do it quickly. Just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. So guys, that's going to do it for me for today's content. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.